Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is the 90-day fiance video, okay? But we have some things to get out the way first. First of all, it is Christmas week, y'all. So Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you're celebrating. Peace to you and to your family around this time. And yeah, I appreciate y'all coming in to stop by and to check me out every week. So thank y'all for supporting me, especially throughout the last couple months. I really appreciate it as 2019 is like dwindling down, okay? It just makes me reflect on, where we're at. And I thank you guys for coming in just to tune in to see me and to talk about 90 Day Fiance and Live After Lockup and stuff like that. So just a big thank you. And yeah, I will see y'all before New Year's, I'm pretty sure. So I'm not gonna say Happy New Year. Okay, I'll say Happy New Year if you don't watch the other video, whatever. So Happy New Year to you. Hopefully your 2020 is better or as good as 2019 is. I don't know how y'all's 2019 was. Mine was okay. A lot of revelations, a lot of we're all just trying to get through life, live life to the fullest, and be happy and be peaceful, whatever. So, if y'all have any like 2020 resolutions, y'all put it down in the comments below because I want to hear what y'all, what y'all got going on, okay? But anyway, another thing, the Love After Lockup review, y'all, New York. So I watched both the first two episodes, and I was like, it was a little boring, y'all. I was like, I don't even know if I can review this because it's not going to be entertaining at all. It's just going to be me like saying what happened and that's it. So I was like, I don't know if I should like I want to give y'all quality content, so I just don't want to put it out just to put it out. But anyway, so did y'all think it was boring or was it just me? I was like, okay, especially after like so long. I was hoping it was going to be like the first episode was going to give me something, but it just didn't. So let me know what y'all thought about it. If y'all really want the reviews, I can like try to incorporate it into lives or something like that. Lives. I have a bad accent, y'all. Lives, okay? So yeah, that's probably how we're going to do that if y'all really want that. But anyways, let's get into 90 Day Fiance. This is season 7, episode 8. It is called Judgment Day, okay? First couple, we got Mike and Natalie. Okay. We saw last episode that Natalie had went crazy, y'all. Natalie was like, look, she just broke down. She started crying. She was trying to cook eggs in the kitchen. Mama was like, Bushka, what is wrong? Like, what are you doing? What's going on? She started crying. And that's just what it was. And so this scene opens up. Mike is trying to comfort Natalie, him and her in the room together, and she's crying and going on and on, okay? And then we see her mama, they have the door shut. Her mama's like, he did that, hello? And she just like walks in I was like, her mama is so cute, okay? She just knocking on the door like, everything okay in there? Are y'all having babies? Okay, y'all not having babies? Okay, let me go try to comfort my daughter, okay? And so, Natalie proceeds to tell Mike that they are just so different, and she's worried that their child will be confused because she will be religious and he won't be. And so she's like, that's gonna confuse the child. He's he's maybe too young to understand, but he can still feel it. Okay. And then Mike, you can tell Mike it was getting on his nerves, okay? She was getting on his nerves, everything was getting on his nerves about the fact that she wants to basically like force her religion on him, okay? So he was like, there's 8 billion people in the world. You don't think our child will experience different cultures and different religions and different things? Like, okay. And I was like, I mean, I get it, Mike. So he says that it feels like she is trying to shove her religion down his throat. And that is exactly what she's doing, okay? So, she gets mad, she walks out. The mama's sitting there confused. For some reason, she's holding this little unicorn stuffed stuffed unicorn and just like, I'm gonna save this for the baby when it comes, and y'all figure this out. Because I'm trying to be a grandmother. So that's all she's really concerned about. That is her only concern here, okay? And so that was the first scene. The next scene, Natalie finally comes out the bathroom. She's dragging the little cord. The producers is trying to get the cord, her little mic cord or whatever. And she realizes that Mike had just left. She says Mike didn't even tell her mama nothing. He was just gone, okay? And so then we cut to Mike. Mike is like, yo, I had to get out of there. I just needed a breath of fresh air. He's on his like third beer, okay? He just walking around in his pajamas around Ukraine. And so Natalie's worried. She's like, he don't know the language. Anybody could like pop him over the head or whatever, and whatever, okay? So he says he don't know about this relationship. Like, it's a lot, okay? And so the next scene, they show us 5 hours later. This man has been walking around for 5 hours, okay, getting drunk, okay, or whatever. Oops, sorry, y'all. So he comes back to their apartment, and he just walks in there like, can we talk? Can we talk? Can we go in there? Where is your mama in there? Can me and you talk? Not with your mama, okay? Because she gonna want kids. So he goes. They go to talk, and he says how he feels like she's forcing her religion on him, and she's like, only because the only reason she apologized probably was because she wants kids, right? And so she was like, okay, I want to have a baby, so I apologize for any wrongdoing. I'm very egotistical. I was in the wrong. What else you want me to say? And yeah, so she gave this whole thing about she shouldn't have brought him to the church because it was exposing her soul and stuff like that. And she was like, "You forgive me?" And he was like, so all of that stuff you were saying earlier about our child and him being confused, or him or her being confused, you don't really mean that, huh? And she was like, no, I don't mean that. I don't mean that. I don't mean it. I don't mean it, okay? So are we good? Can we have a baby yet? And so he, she goes to sit by him, and she sits on his lap or whatever, and she gives him the eyes. She gives him like googly eyes, like, okay, forgive me, please. Forgive me, please. Okay? Everything is okay. Everything is okay. Forgive me, okay? And so he's like, you know what, boo? I gotta tell you something. And she's like, it's okay. What do you want to tell me? What do you want to tell me? And so he's like, I don't want to have a child right now because I am $30,000 in debt, girl. And she didn't want to break character, so she was like, it's okay. It's okay. You are a beautiful, good man. And everything will be okay, okay? I will get job in America so that I will help you fix the debt. And we will be happy couple, and we will have babies. And, I know grandma was on that wall, like with a cup, like, y'all will have babies, or like, can y'all make up already so y'all can have babies, okay? So they made up. She tells us, though, like a one-on-one interview, that, if she would have knew about this date, she probably wouldn't have gone through with the relationship. But now that she's in it, she's like, look, I guess it's okay. And we're going to try to work it out and fix it when I get to America and whatnot. Okay, if she makes it to America, because we know her visa has been like held off or whatever. So that was Mike and Natalie, y'all. Next, Giuliana and Michael. So last episode, Giuliana was upset about this prenup, okay? She's like, they had went to go see a mediator, and the mediator was like, girl, you don't really have any assets. Like, if y'all get a prenup, you gotta make sure that you're taken care of too. And she's like, girl, like, he would try to leave me high and dry out here. She already told us that he had broken up with her before, and they broke up for like a month, and she needed to pay her rent or something, and he didn't help her pay her rent, and he had told her that he was always going to help her and whatnot. So your girl is worried, okay? So the scene opens up. We got Mike, Giuliana, and the kids. They going to do I put skydiving. They're going to do some rock climbing, y'all, not skydiving, okay? And And Giuliana says she wants to do it, but she didn't put the right outfit on. I don't know why Mike didn't tell her to put the right outfit on, okay? So she can't do the rock climbing, whatever. But the kids are excited to do the rock climbing. It was cute, okay? And so Michael says, you know, he's talking about his son. He's like, you know, he's really strong. He's really strong for his age or whatever. And Michael was like, yeah, I'm losing muscle or whatever. And Giuliana was like, yeah, you lose a lot of muscle. You fat, and because you don't work out, you lose muscle, you know. And he was like, okay. I was like, all right, Giuliana. Giuliana was trying to tell him that he needed to go to the gym or something, or I don't know. So then she brings up the prenup. She's like, look, Michael, like, I don't have anything. Like, I'm not a model anymore. Like, I don't have any assets. And basically, like, why do you want to do a prenup? I don't want to really understand. I want to be independent. And Michael is just like brushing off the conversation like, girl, I don't want to talk about this right now. I just wanted you to sign the prenup without you understanding what a prenup was. And now that you understand, like, you're getting on my nerves about it. Okay, that's how Michael was acting. He was like, look, girl, yeah, like, okay, you want to be independent? What? Why you want to be independent? Like, he's like, let's not even think about this or talk about this anymore. But you want this girl to sign it, but not understand what it was. That's what he wanted. Okay, then it flipped on him. Okay, so now she keeps talking about it and is worried about it, and it's getting on his nerves. Okay, and so Giuliana says that every time she keeps bringing up the fact that she wants to be independent, he gets angry, and she's like, I don't want no man to control me, girl, but Michael seems like the controlling type. It seems like that's why he got with you. So, okay. He says, he finally, like, he's like, you know what? Fine. Okay, we won't have no prenup. No prenup. I'm done with it. I don't want to talk about it no more, okay? No prenup. And she's like, you playing? Or like, what? Like, what? Like, are you joking? Or... And then he tells us, he's like, you know what? Like, it was a mistake bringing it up in the first place. And, you know, whatever happens, happens, and we're going to deal with it. And I'm like, I don't trust Michael. I really think that he's going to, like, get a blank piece of paper and, like, make her sign something without her knowing it's a prenup, okay? I really feel like that's going to happen. I don't trust Michael. Giuliana shouldn't trust Michael. The producers asked Giuliana, they're like, do you trust Michael? And she's like, I don't trust anyone. Okay, and I was like, girl, that means you don't trust that man. So maybe you shouldn't get married to him, girl. But anyways, okay, so that was Giuliana and Michael. A mess. Next, we got Angela and Michael. This was a mess too, y'all. Michael is FaceTiming Angela. Angela has one of her little grandbabies there. The grandbaby's like, Mama, like, girl, here's the phone or whatever. And she's just right there during the whole FaceTime call, okay? She's just like, girl, what happened? Okay, I'm like, why is the grandbaby right there for your whole conversation? But I was like, okay, girl. So, Michael FaceTimes her, and she wants to hear the news about whether or not how his visa interview went, because he had a visa interview, and last episode she was trying to like school him on like, make sure you answer the questions honestly or whatever. So she's like, how did the interview go? And all he does is like do this, and she's like, what is that, Michael? What, Michael? Your visa interview went bad and you are ineligible for the visa. And she's like, oh my God, Michael, I can't believe it. Oh my gosh, what happened? And then Michael starts to cry. I was like, oh, I mean, I feel bad for Michael. I don't know. Do y'all feel bad for Michael? Do y'all feel bad for Michael? Like, I don't know. It was sad to see him crying though. So I was like, and Angela, she was like, didn't know what to do either because he was crying, he was upset, he was sad. And she was like, oh my gosh, I paid tax money. I want to be able to marry who I want to marry because I pay taxes. And you know what, Michael, I'm not going to let this I'm not gonna let this deter us. Michael, are you crying because you think I'm gonna leave you? I'm not gonna leave you, Michael. You're gonna still come to America. You got all that Trump paraphernalia. I know you wanna come to America. I'm gonna talk to the lawyer and I'm gonna make it work out, Michael. Okay? And she's like, I love you, Michael. And Michael's like, I love you, baby. Okay? And I was like, girl, I don't know what happened during the visa interview, but girl, they turned him down. Okay? And the grandchild is there like, girl, what? He ain't coming? Papa ain't coming? Girl, good. That's really good because this is our house. We don't want no papa, okay? That's what the grandbaby was looking like, okay? So the next scene, we're in Nigeria with Michael. Michael goes to see his boys, his friends, okay, the ones that Angela can't stand, the one that, one of them that she threw a drink on, okay. His friends don't like Angela in the slightest, okay. And so he sits down with them and he says he wants them to support him or whatever. And their behavior thus far has been unfriendly, whatever. And they're like, one of his friends is like, we don't trust Angela. We don't like Angela because when she threw a drink on, I think his name is Ade. She threw a drink on one of his friends named Ade, which is my favorite friend, okay? And he was like, that's not, like, that is so uncalled for. In Nigeria, like, you can't do that. Like, that's not going to happen for a woman to just throw a drink on a man. That's disrespectful. And so Ade is like, yeah, man, everybody knows that she's trashy, okay? And as soon as she said trashy, Michael was like, what? Michael, okay, this is what happened. Michael realized that, last time Angela had got mad at him for not taking up for her to his friends or whatever. And so Michael knew this time he had to perform, okay? He knew them cameras was there and Angela was going to see this. So he was like, trashy, is the camera on me? Okay, what do you mean trashy? Okay, you're filming this. Is Angela going to see this? Is Angela going to see this because I have to put on a good performance? What do you mean trashy? What do you mean trashy? Take it back. How would you like it if I said that to your woman? How would you like it if I said that to your woman? And Ade is sitting there like, what? Why you knock my glasses off, man? What is you really putting on for the cameras? You want me to act too? Do you want me to act? I don't know what's going on. Let me know. Okay. I was like, this Michael is putting on for Angela, okay? He's like, don't talk to my woman like that. I love my woman, okay? And then he knocks the drink out of Ade's hand. And his friends are like, calm down, Michael, calm down. Why are you acting like this, man? What's going on? Calm down, okay? And so then Michael's like, okay, I've put on a good performance. Now let me storm out. I don't want to talk to you guys anymore. Let me storm out. Is Angela going to see this for sure? Okay, let me go. Bye, friends. Okay. And so he storms out. His friends go after him, okay? And his friends are like, what? Why did you do that to Ade? You cutting up, man. Like, what is going on? Like, or whatever. And so he's like, I don't want him around. Talking about the friend he smacked the glasses off and went off on, okay? I don't want him around. I don't want him around, okay? I don't want him around. And everybody in the little, in the town where he was, they was like, what is going on? This is some foolishness. Come look at this. Come look at this man cutting up. What is going on? Oh, my gosh. I think he putting on for them cameras. Is he an actor? What is going on, okay? And so they find one of his friends, Peter, is like, look, I'm going to apologize for Ade so you can just come sit down. And Michael is like, just don't have him around me right now, okay? And they're like, okay. So Ade went, in the bathroom or something. And they sit down with Michael and they're like, look, bro, like, what happened, okay? And they're like, look, y'all don't respect me. If I did that to y'all's women, y'all would be upset. And you know what? I've been upset and I've been sad because my visa got denied. And his friends are like, no, that's what happened. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh my, what? Okay, that's why you was sad. That's why you cutting up. And they're like, yeah, Michael's like, I want you guys to support me. I love Angela. I love her. You guys think I'm just trying to get the visa, but I'm not. Can y'all hear me? Can the cameras hear me? I love Angela. So she won't beat me up when she sees that I took up for her, okay? This is proof. I love Angela, okay? Scene, okay? So one of the friends, we get an interview with one of the friends, and they're like, look, we don't like Angela. He's making a big mistake, but whatever. Michael tells us, he's like, look, I don't need my friends. If it's between Angela and my friends, it's Angela. Okay? And they just jealous of me in my relationship. So that was good acting, Michael. I appreciate that. Scene, okay? Next, we get Robert and Annie. Okay? So it's Annie's B-Day. Okay? Robert and Bryson are making a cake for her. Robert says, it's been testy in the household. It's always testy in their household because they always fighting pretty much. Last episode, he took her to an apartment, and he was like, she had her under the impression that they were going to be moving into that apartment soon, getting a 2-bedroom apartment. And he was like, nah, I just signed my lease. And she was like, why would you bring me here then? Why would you bring me here? And I was like, yes, why would you bring her there? That makes no sense. Okay. So she's been upset. They bake her a cake. She's like, thank you for baking me a cake. I'm so happy. I said happy birthday. This is nice. Bryson gives her a kiss or whatever. She's happy, okay? She's like, look, it's my birthday. Like, I want to go dancing like the bachata, like the salsa, the merengue, something like that, And so Robert is like, you want to what? Okay, man, I'm gonna get the babysitter or whatever, and we're gonna go, dancing or whatever. She tries to like dance with Bryson, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. When she tries to like dance with Robert, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, okay. And so then they go in the kitchen away from Bryson, and just like, you know what? And Robert says like, can we just go to a bar or whatever? Like, is that cool? And she's like, no, that's boring. Like, I wanna like dance, like something like the dance, like a disco or like the strip club. And he's like, the what? The strip club, like dance, like something like that, like the strip club. And he's like, the strip club? Like, why you wanna go to the strip club? And she's like, like it's my birthday, like I wanna go to the strip club, like I wanna do that, And he's like, I'm a 41-year-old man with a kid, multiple kids, okay? And I just like to stay home with my baby. I don't like doing all of this, and she does too much or whatever. And so she's like, please, Robert, like it's my birthday, like please, okay? And he's like, okay, we're gonna be there for like a couple of minutes, and then we're gonna go to the bar, okay? And she's like, yes, thank you, okay. So they get an Uber or whatever, and they get to the strip club or whatever. And Annie hasn't been to a strip club in America, so what she sees, she's just like in awe. They got the girl in the air, whatever, bring it back down low, and she's like, oh my god, this is amazing. Oh my god, it's amazing or whatever. And one of the girls like comes to her, and she's like, like y'all want to dance or whatever. And she's like, it's my birthday, and yes, I want to dance, okay? And the girl's like, okay? And Annie's like, yes, come on, oh my gosh, ha ha ha, hee hee, hoo hoo. Annie is loving this, okay? And Robert is looking at her like, and I'm like, okay, girl, whatever, okay? And so she was like, two girls dance on her and stuff like that. And then Robert is like, you know what? Like, you've had too much fun or whatever. Like, I've seen a different side of you tonight, okay? So we think that's it, okay? He says that this whole thing is like red flags for him. Not that he has so many red flags as well, but he says her liking the strip club is a red flag for him. Okay, Robert. Okay, so the next scene is the morning after. They go get some coffee, okay? And Robert says that he did not like her behavior in the strip club, and then proceeds to ask her if she's ever been with a woman. And she basically says, yeah. She's like, yes, like I like to do things, like I'm not boring, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, and she says other things or whatever. And so Robert gets upset. He's like, I want like a wife material. I don't want, somebody like that around my kid and stuff like that. I don't know if this is gonna work. And I'm like, girl, y'all breaking up every episode. Like, I cannot keep up. I cannot keep up, okay? Yeah, Robert says he's disgusted. Annie calls him boring and that he has to accept her as she is. What y'all think about that, okay? I don't know. So that was them. Next we get to Tonya and Sinjin, okay? Poor Sinjin. I feel bad for Sinjin, y'all. Sinjin is just walking around that house all lonely. He got his little robe on, singing. He is so lonely, okay? It's been a rough month by himself and with her mama, okay? He walking around the house singing, got him a little coffee, trying to put on a show for himself, okay? And then we cut to Tanya. Tanya's in Costa Rica. She's on the beach, you know, whatever. And then we see her dancing with a man, okay, to some salsa, you know, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, okay. And we're like, okay, so Tanya is really enjoying herself. Girl, where is the herbal medicine? Where is the herbal medicine? One of y'all said that I forgot it was looking at a couple videos ago. One of y'all said that she was gonna go to Costa Rica and get pregnant and come back with a baby. Okay, I said, you know what? It is a possibility. Okay, so Tanya is cutting up. Okay, Sinjin tells us that like he hasn't really spoken to Tanya like that since like the month that she's been gone. They don't really speak, and when they do speak, her friends are in the background, and it's never like a one-on-one time with her. Okay, so we see that he's trying to like cut the grass and stuff and do some gardening. He goes back to the house and like eats some cake or whatever. Tanya's mom comes in and is like, hey, you eat my tiramisu cake. That's my cake. That's my cake though. Okay, and he's like, I just wanted a little piece, you know. And she's like, okay, like she seems like she's just like aggravated of having to babysit her daughter's man. Okay, so he's like, you know what, you want to go outside with me, like eat or whatever? And she's like, okay. And so she like goes in the pantry and we see her like saying like, not again, okay? And I'm like, girl, what happened? So she comes outside, you know, brings her cake outside, and she's like, you know what, Sinjin, like, you cool and everything, but like, don't touch my alcohol. Don't touch my alcohol unless you ask me first, okay? Don't do it. And I was like, you better not touch her alcohol unless you ask her first, okay? Stop playing with her, okay? And he was like, you know, I just had a little bit in my coffee, and you know, I just had a little bit in my coffee. And she's like, you know, you had a lot in your coffee. So if you know, if you're not gonna buy another one, I said, okay, you better listen to mama, stop playing with her, okay? So yeah, they go eat outside. She asked him like, how are you, like how you've been doing? He's like, I miss Tanya, like I'm lonely here. I gotta sing to myself, like I can't do nothing here, okay? I didn't have no friends here. You my only friend, girl. Like this is a lot, okay? And I was like, I mean, it is. Okay, he says that when, you know, Tanya doesn't call, and like I said before, you know, whenever they do talk, it's like she's around her friends and she can't be on the phone for too long, okay? And he says he's worried that she might dump him. And I was like, if she gets pregnant for a man in Costa Rica, she's definitely dumping you, okay? Which is probably what she's trying to do. She's trying to get some herbs and some medicines to put it on somebody in Costa Rica, like, or whatever, and have a baby. I think that's gonna happen, okay? But anyways, he says he feels abandoned. Mom is like, that's not my problem. He's not my problem. This not my problem. I gotta go to work. I don't have time for y'all, okay? I said, fair, okay? So the next scene, we have Tanya with her roommates. We see her roommates, really pretty girls, okay? They're about to go out on the town. They ask her, like, do you tell Sinjin, like, when you be dancing with these men that we see you with, and you be talking to them and stuff, do you tell Sinjin all of that? Because we be seeing that. And she's like, no, I don't tell Sinjin none of that stuff. You know, like, you know, we're just doing our, you know, like, we're just doing our thing, you know. Like, I don't have to tell him none of that. We're in a monogamous relationship. But I don't tell him when I be dancing on men. I don't tell him when I be dancing on men. I don't. I'm like, girl, what? Okay, girl. Okay. So she says one of the roommates was being messy. She was like, girl, every time Sinjin calls, they always be arguing, girl. And the other roommate is like, girl, really? That's what happened? She's like, yes, girl, they always be arguing, girl. And I'm like, you are messy, okay? So she goes to the side to talk to Sinjin. She's like, I'm about to go, you know, downtown with my girls, okay? And he's like, okay, that's cute. Yeah. And she's like, okay, I'm about to get off I'm about to get off the phone. And he's like, typical. And she's like, can't you just be happy for me that I'm in Costa Rica away from you for a whole month and I dragged you over here to America and now you're in the house lonely with my mom? Can't you just be happy that I'm away from you and partying it up and dancing with men to salsa? Can't you be happy for me? Why are you like this? Okay, and I was like, you know what? This is a mess. Sinjin was like, they start to arguing and stuff like that. Again, she goes back to tell the roommate. She's like, girl, he keeps calling me. He wants me to be on the phone with him all the time. He wants to know what I'm doing here in Costa Rica. Like, he acts like we're together or something. He acts like we're together. Like, it's so aggravating. I'm like, Tanya, girl, okay. That's Tanya and Sinjin, okay? Getting on my nerves, okay? Then I think that's the last couple. No, it's not the last couple. I'm always forget Jasmine and Blake. The next couple is Anna and Marcel, okay? So Marcel is last episode Anna was pushing Marcel to tell his family about her boys. And he was like, no, I'm scared, okay? And I was scared too, like, what is gonna happen? And so this episode, he's sitting on the bed like, I gotta tell my family. Oh, I'm so scared. Oh my God. Like, I don't want to tell them, but I gotta tell them. Okay, so he decides he was gonna tell them. So he FaceTimes his family. He's like, hey y'all, how y'all doing? Everybody good? How mom and how daddy good? They good? Okay, I think it was his brother or something that he was talking to, or sister. I couldn't tell, but because they blurred out their face. So he's like, yo, yeah, I'm doing good. I've been eating. Yeah, I lost a little weight. I gotta tell you something. Anna has 3 kids. And there's like awkward silence. Okay. And then the brother or the sister, whatever, they was like, okay, you a fool. I mean, she's taking you for a fool. We never liked Anna. We always knew Anna was messy. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, you need to come back home. You can still keep your job. You know, you can still take care of the bees if you want to. But you better come on home because this is ridiculous. This is so stupid. And we hate Anna. And, you know, that's just what it is. And I was like, oh, my gosh. They was going in. The brother or sister was like, hey, mom and daddy. Yeah, Anna got 3 kids. Yeah, they said, come on home, stupid. Come on home, stupid. This is a fool. You a fool. Come on home. Stop playing with us. Hurry up. I'm hanging up. And they just hung up, okay? And Marcel was like, okay. And then he like hangs his head down. Anna comes in. She's like, how'd it go? And he's like, they said they hate you. And she's like, okay, so are we still getting married? And he like walks away or whatever, sits down on the couch. And she's like, are we still getting married? And he's like, I'm about to leave. So what? He's like, I gotta go. My family told me I have to go, so I gotta go. They said I'm a fool, so I gotta go. And she's like, oh my gosh, this was for nothing. And he's like, girl, we made a mess. And I was like, yep. So that was Anna and Marcel, y'all. Jasmine and Blake. Okay. Blake is dragging Jasmine to his friends, the same friends that he tried to like introduce to her. She don't like your friends, okay? So he wants to do a double date. He says the man is like someone he had been knowing since like middle school, and his girlfriend. You know, they're like good friends with him, and he all wants them to be one big happy family with Jasmine. And Jasmine's like, girl, I didn't come here to make friends. I have my sister, and that's pretty much all I need. So they go to lunch, and the girlfriend is trying to like make small talk with Jasmine. Jasmine's like, she's like, okay, like are you doing okay here? I'm doing good. Okay, like, do you see Blake a lot? Not really. Okay, girl. I was like, this is awkward. So the boys get back to the table and they try to like ask her like, okay, like, you plan on getting like a career out here? And she's like, no, like I'm gonna be a stay-at-home mom. And they asked Blake like, how, you know, like when do y'all want kids? And he's like, I want them in like 5, 10, 20, 30 years. So they haven't even discussed like what they want to do with kids. She wanted to be a stay-at-home mom to no kids. So I'm like, girl, I don't know what's going on, okay? Yeah, they just don't get along. This is not gonna work out, y'all. The friends say they don't think this relationship is gonna pan out or that it's real. Blake is like, okay, girl, like he's like, if I have to choose between my friends or Jasmine, I don't know who to choose. And I was like, girl, I don't care. I don't care who you choose. She told you she don't like your friends. Girl, what? Okay, so that was this episode, guys. Did you like this episode? Was it Christmas week worthy? Okay, was it Christmas week worthy? I thought it was pretty good, but let me know what y'all thought of it in the comments below. Like I said, have a Merry Christmas, have a Happy Holidays. Don't forget to hit the like button if you like this video. Share the video if you sharing is caring around this time, okay? Share the video to whoever you think is gonna like this video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, y'all, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye. Love y'all.